Welcome to Tales from the Skeletour, a For the Love of Ghost podcast series. Hello everybody and welcome to another Tales from the Skeletour with me, Mama E, and my Elfie.
With me, Natalie, and my birdie.
And we have another guest with us today who has kindly come to share their skelly tales. Would you like to introduce yourself and let us know if you were a ritual virgin and what ritual or rituals you managed to attend?
Hi, I'm Phia, Witch Under the Moon on Instagram, and I am here with my little buddy, Benny. And,
Hi, Benny!
Hi, Benny!
I was, in fact, a ritual virgin, and it wasn't just my very first ritual, it was actually my very first concert ever.
Wow, that's so cool!
So that makes it extra special. And I attended London.
Yay! The O2.
Yes.
So, welcome. So, how this all works, you might know, but just in case this is for anyone's first episode they've listened to. So, between myself and Natalie, we have spin wheels with numerous questions about the Skeletour on them. So, between us, we will spin the wheels and see what questions we get. So, nobody knows what they'll be answering, and we don't even know what we'll be asking. So, today, Natalie has the joy of giving the first question.
Oh, I am spinning the spin wheel of destiny. Dun, 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 dun. And okay, that says, so what ghost song would you love to hear live? Whether it was one played at the ritual or one that you would dream to hear in future?
Oh gosh, dream to hear in the future, Respite on the Spitalfields, for sure. And one that's obviously not quite so well known, Zenith. I would love that one. But
Yes.
yeah, they'd be the top two, or maybe Absolution. That would be probably the other one.
Oh, all of them good.
I love Absolution.
I love Zenith. Zenith is just such a beautiful song. And it talks about a perpetual rise, so you know.
It does. But yeah, they'd probably be the top three. But Respite on the Spitalfields is really lovely, and I just really, really enjoy the Goulettes and all of their backing vocals more so than anything, and it just makes me happy. And because it's based on Jack the Ripper, and obviously we have a lot of London things in there, it's very close to home for me, so I really like that.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that a lot. That is very cool. Yes, it is I actually have heard that live because I was at Impera.
Oh gosh,
Yes, you were.
I just missed out on that. I've been a fan for 5 years and I just missed out on sort of everything else. And I was just like, I've got to get to this one. I have to get to this one.
It's funny how it gets you like that. It's like, it's not a want. I need to be there. There is no option. There is no other option. So on that tone, my question is, do you think there'll be more dates added and a re-Skeletour like there was a re-Imperator? And where do you hope they'll play?
I mean, obviously, selfishly, yes, absolutely. I hope that there's more dates added, but it will all depend on Toblerone-Fudge, of course. And
that is his real name now.
It is. But I mean, honestly, if they came back to London, for me, again, selfishly, that would be really nice. But if they were to play in places like Bristol and maybe a few smaller places like that, I think that would be really nice, just to kind of make it accessible to perhaps fans who weren't able to go to any of the Skeletour rituals in the UK this time round. So maybe a few other places, but like I say, selfishly, London, please.
Yeah. Nice. Great, thanks very much.
They have done Bristol and places like that before. I was surprised that there was no Cardiff date on this round. So maybe they'll go back to Cardiff for the re-Skeletour.
We're going for a trip to Wales, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm well up for that.
Airbnb.
Yeah. So, my next question is, were there any cool crowd interactions before, during, or after your ritual?
Oh gosh, so I spoke to so many people, and it's really ironic because I am so bad with people. I have very, very bad anxiety, but I spoke to so many people, and there was a lady I met who was, and I'm terrible with names, so I'm really sorry if you're listening to this. And she was sitting by herself in one of the restaurants at the O2, and I was with my partner and my friend, and I said to her, "Oh, just come sit with us. Don't be by yourself," because I'm one of those people that tends to go to a lot of these things by myself, and I didn't want her to feel alone. So I asked her to come and join us for something to eat. And I did some bracelet exchanges as well, which was really lovely. And I had some little pictures of Papa with the date for London written on them, which I was giving out as well. So that was lovely. And the girl that I spoke to was very early teens, and she was with her dad, who was a metal fan but didn't really know Ghost, and it was her first concert ever as well. So she and I sat next to each other and we interacted the whole way through, and her name was Liv, and we had a great time. We cried together. We just had a lovely time. And when we left, her dad gave me the biggest hug and thanked me for making her ritual something really special, because he obviously, it wasn't really his thing, but it was lovely that she and I were able to have that together. And for me, it was very much like, well, I would hope that someone would do the same for my stepson if he was by himself. And it was almost like that. It's the motherly side of me, like taking her under my wing and making sure she was okay and having a good time. It was a natural feeling to me. So
Yeah.
that was really lovely.
It gives you a good time seeing others have a good time.
Yes, yes. And of course, I obviously spoke to both of you in person as well. And it's so funny because having been obviously in the same vicinity as you at the Q&A as well, and we have the mutual friend Tsi, Ghost Hong Kong. So I knew you obviously via her, which is lovely. And it was like my thing where I really wanted to see you both. And that was really lovely. And I think I've said this before, that obviously now you've kind of like adopted me into your little group. It's really lovely, and I really enjoy that.
We look after the people we find.
We do.
Like you, we want people to enjoy themselves and have a good time, and people to feel safe. But I think that's a lot of what the ghost crowd is like. That's what I do see, is people feel comfortable going on their own because generally someone adopts them.
Yes, absolutely.
Very true, very true. We just adopt all the waifs and strays. They come to us, they find us.
Well, it was one of those things because I don't have a lot of friends who are Ghost fans, and if I do have friends, they don't live close. So, going to the Q&A, like I knew somebody going, so she and I went together, and then it was, I just don't want to be doing all these things by myself anymore. I want to share it with other people. So it's really lovely.
Oh no, that's cute. Were you inside the Q&A as well, or were you just outside?
I was inside.
Oh, you
Yes.
were? Okay, good.
Yeah, I have incredibly bad claustrophobia, so I was freaking out a bit. But I was just like, I need to get to the front for Birmingham for this one, so I could breathe.
Yeah.
God help.
Always helpful. Next question, Natalie. It's your go.
It's my turn. It is my turn. 1 second. I'm spinning. I'm spinning.
We're gonna have to get a tune there or something.
Okay, so what did you think of the merch at the shows, and did you buy anything?
Oh, did I buy anything? Nearly £200 later. I put money aside. Yes, I bought the plushie. I'd always said I'm not going to buy them. I'm not going to buy the plushies. Well, that changed in a split second. I'm a magazine collector though, so I knew I wanted the Rolling Stones magazine, and I immediately snapped that up. And I also got the London exclusive T-shirt by Aaron Lee, because his work, Oh no, don't. I know your story when it came to that t-shirt. I know what happened. But yeah, so I
I'm
got
over
the
it. It's fine. It's
t-shirt.
fine.
Oh, I wouldn't be. Somebody would be on my shit list.
She's got the
But
Lindsay
no,
one. She's okay.
no,
I'm
that's all
going to
good.
sweet one.
But yeah, no, so I got the Aaron Lee t-shirt. I got the cropped tee with the goulette on the front with Papa's eyes on the back.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
Um,
like the showgirl one. I really like that. That's
I
very.
love that
loved
shirt.
that one. I got so much stuff. And I don't usually do this. I'm quite aware of what I buy because I have a weird obsession with owning too many things. So I'm just like, no, I can't go all out, but I did.
No, she
And
has
I got
that effect on you. Like seriously, I don't
yeah,
think I'd ever buy very much.
yes. I got the keychain, I got the patches. Obviously, and then you picked up the other tea
I
for
have the other
me.
one for you. It's hanging in
Yes.
the wardrobe as we speak.
And that one for me, it's weird because it makes it even more special because it's come from Tobias's hometown.
Yes.
And that's kind of it's brought a little bit of that magic back for me, which is
And it's
really nice.
possibly got some of the Swedish rain on it too, because we bought it and went straight back to that. Like we bought some bits and we're like, going to take them back to their apartment because it was a little bit wet, and no bags.
Yes.
A little bit wet and no bags.
Yeah.
Work. So we went and put them because we were like, I don't want these to get drenched, and so
No,
they were
absolutely.
put back in the apartment. So yeah, they were all good, but probably got a little bit of Swedish rain.
Oh, there's no complaints there. It's absolutely
extra,
fine.
extra special.
Yes. And when it came to the pop-up stores, now my friend was in Amsterdam at the time, and she managed to go and pick some stuff up for me, which was really kind. So she got me one of
Yay.
the
I like
exclusive
Yay.
teas, and I've got the bag hanging up here. She got me the plectrums because I play the double bass, but I also can play the bass guitar. So I'm currently in the process of getting a new bass guitar. So I've got the plectrum so I can
Ooh,
actually play. And
Nice.
I like it.
what else? One of the patches as well. Oh God, it was just I spent so much money on Ghost. I actually feel a bit sick, really.
We've got to keep him going, don't we? I mean,
He can just have my wallet at this point.
well, we all think about the fact we might as well just have a direct debit straight into his bank account, and then
Honestly,
every so often they just send us stuff. There should be like a membership thing.
honestly. But yeah, it's just
Might as well
I
just
don't ever spend money like that, and all I've done is spend money, and I'm like, who is she? Who is this person?
It's fun though,
I'm like,
right?
yeah, but I'm a collector, so I completely. I know I do spend money on things, but I'm quite particular. I mean, actually, I'm very particular with what I own, and of course, I'm particular with my ghost stuff. But it was kind of more like oh, I like that. Oh, I like that, and I wasn't really thinking about it. And I was like, I need to start thinking about this in future because otherwise, I'm literally going to be bankrupt.
Well, don't worry. I said I'm not going to buy any merch. I buy enough stuff. I have the jacket,
Yeah,
and then that went. There's a new plushie. I went.
yeah. And since then, I've got all the other plushies as well, and I'm like,
Yay!
but they're all upstairs, like congregating, having like a little séance or something in
Yeah,
the
mine
bedroom
just
at the moment.
mine live in the middle of our bed, much to my husband's chagrin. Yeah, so.
I
and,
don't know whether you'll be able
then,
to see them, but most of mine are lined up.
and then I have the new fan
Oh.
made. I have the new fan made one that.
The way I laughed my head off at that video, just I laughed and laughed. I was like, I need one of these, much to probably my partner's delight.
Hello, Copelia.
Most ridiculous, but
Honestly,
wonderful. But this shows you just it's one hell of a plushie. But yes, he sits over there. He's behaving himself at the moment. Kept his shorts on. Let's all be grateful. Right, let me spin. Oh, right. This is an interesting one. It might take a little bit of thought. What's one thing you would change about the rituals?
oh gosh, I mean, I suppose with the whole no phone thing, I loved it. I did love it, but I would have loved to have, if I'd had the choice and they'd allowed us to, I would have loved to have brought my professional camera because I'm a professional photographer. So I would have really loved to have had my camera up in the stands just to snap a few photos, not necessarily on my phone, but if they'd have allowed us to bring in a camera, I think that would have been something that I would have changed. Like, yeah, no phone policy, absolutely. But if we'd have been allowed a camera, but would have been able to use it respectfully with everybody else
Mm.
around us, I think that would have been quite nice. But yeah, I wouldn't have changed the no phone thing like at all. It for my very first ever concert, the fact that I didn't have like a sea of phones was magical, and I loved that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are personal things I would have changed about where I was seated and things like that. But because I was seated for my very first one, because again, with my claustrophobia and my anxiety, but the funny thing was, I actually, because I could see you literally from where I was sitting with your jacket, and I was there going, wish I was down there. And I think I would have been fine. I think
Yeah.
I would
You
have
know,
been fine.
I suffer. I don't like being in. I don't think I would have coped well if I'd been like sort of near the back or right in the middle. But
Oh,
where
I
I
would have
was
died
right
here.
at the edges and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the one thing, and Nat noticed it as well, is Ghost fans don't surge. They
Nope.
do not move.
No,
They came
no.
on and nobody moved. And it's such a
Yeah.
weird thing to, it's like,
Yeah.
everyone doesn't edge forward. Yeah, because no one wants anyone in their personal space. Please give me room. Like, I can't breathe, So
Yeah.
I think, because I don't like being in pit, I was really nervous. And yeah, you would be,
Yeah.
I promise you'd be fine. It is
Yeah.
the one band.
Next time.
You're right. Definitely. Yes, next time
Next time.
when they put the new dates out.
It's a very
Yes.
friendly pit. It's a very friendly. It's one of the and I've done a lot of gigs where I've been in in the pit and had standing, and I've been right down at the front for things, and I've been sort of three-quarters of the way back of stadiums. Like I've done pit at Wembley Stadium, and ended up all the way at the back and stuff. But
Oof.
these have been the most friendly pits and the most friendly crowds I've ever been part of. So yeah, you would be absolutely fine.
The,
And
the
if you're with us,
funniest
we'll look after you.
Yes, exactly. We always look up.
Yeah.
The funniest was Sweden, though, because in the UK, everyone just comes in and they stand. We walked in Sweden, and people were sitting on the floor. It's like, why are they? Why are they sat
Yeah,
down? What are you doing? It's like,
Oh
what
my
is this?
gosh.
we're just
Well,
waiting.
that just proves,
This is a
yeah.
thing. This is just a thing in Sweden, and we're like, oh, okay.
Is it
Oh,
okay? Yeah,
okay.
I love that.
it's so funny.
I've got a couple of
Hordes
other,
teenagers sitting on the floor.
Yeah,
yeah.
they were telling us that because they're backs, and Nat and I are like,
Um,
your babies. What do you mean your backs?
I have a
Love you
couple of
more
other
if you're
concerts to
listening
go
this.
to this year.
Love you more if you're
Ooh.
listening. Ooh, where are you going?
So I'm going to Lowen. So my friend is the lead singer of Lowen. So I've posted about Lowen on my Instagram. I love it. So I'm going to go to one
Nice.
of their concerts, and I'm going to Defences as well at the end of the year. So, and it's lovely because I've been talking to them over their Instagram, and they're really kind and really lovely. And they were like, "Oh, we hope to see you soon." And I was like, "Oh, I will be there. I will be there."
Oh,
Hey. Like it.
So I'm aiming to try and at least get to the front for those ones.
You can do it. You can do it. And
you
you'll
can
love
do it.
it. You can love it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
So, my next question, where would you dream of seeing ghosts? Are you happy to stay sort of local, or would you like to travel maybe to see them in another country? Where would be your ideal destination?
I mean, it would be lovely to see them in Tobias's hometown. I think that would be really, really magical. Um, I'm not much of a traveler, so I'm sort of only very, very like I'm only recently just kind of starting to travel a little bit, and maybe I mean Iceland would be lovely because I visited Iceland this
Ooh.
year, and that would be really lovely to see them in such a beautiful country. Um, Prague, I suppose, would be another one because I have traveled to Prague before and I really like it there as well. That would be lovely. Um, maybe the dream location, if it wasn't locally to me, Salem might be a fun one
Oh
because
wow.
obviously,
Yeah,
yeah, with
I like that. Salem.
all of the witchy aspects,
I
and
like
with
that a lot.
yeah, and they obviously have the Satanic Museum in Salem as well, and it would just kind of fit, I think, really nicely. But I can imagine that that ritual would probably be rather chaotic because everybody would want to go and see them there.
Ghost in Salem. Yes.
Yeah, I'd say Salem would probably be the dream one, but then maybe in Linköping would be a
Mm,
really nice one as well, just purely because it's his hometown, and I think that would be really lovely.
I like that.
Definitely.
It is. We can concur. Hopefully, it won't be 10 years.
Oh God,
Ah,
hopefully not.
this,
Hopefully
this,
not.
this is a ridiculous question, but I'll ask
Oh,
it.
go on.
How much do you want to go to another ritual already?
Oh, well, I think I haven't left. I'm still there in here at the moment.
Oh,
I honestly, and like I said, I've been a fan for 5 years. It's only been in the last three though that I've gone a bit feral. And honestly, feral is the word. And I just, this year in particular has been the year for the Ghost fans, especially those who have just come into the fandom. Like I know a few people who have only really just gotten into them, and
mm,
it's just incredibly special with just how many things are going on. You know, we've had the Q&A, we have a Q&A coming up, we've had the ritual, we've got GhostCon coming up, and it's just there's everything for the Ghost fans this year. So yeah, I haven't left. I'm still there.
I think
no.
it helps with the ghoul bangers as well because it just brings it back to the fore. And I'm
Yes,
wondering because obviously there's going to be a lot of footage. I wonder if they'll do stuff with some of it afterwards as well. Because
I
obviously they've
hope
probably
so.
got a lot of footage of on stage stuff. So I'm hoping they
Mm.
possibly once the tours are over or towards the end they'll share more of it for those that couldn't be there.
I really, really want, like with Right Here, Right Now, I would love for them to have actually recorded the whole
Yeah.
thing so I could just have a copy of it on Blu-ray. Like, that would be the
They
best thing.
took the songs from the different venues. That would be really cool.
Oh, that would be, I
That
mean,
would be
honestly,
good.
if they could have played Year Zero from London, you'd probably hear me screaming from up in the top thing. That's my song. That's my Vecna song. Yeah, you only have to play Belial and I will be back.
Listen, as long as they don't play the is it when Phantom splits the crowd and has us all cheering at different points? There's a part where the whole crowd goes completely silent.
Yeah,
And in Sweden, I timed it absolutely perfectly, and the whole crowd was completely silent. And I went, I love you at the top of my lungs. And he just swung around, and I'm like, oh, hurt me then.
incredible. I think I did shout "I love you, Papa" a few times as well.
I think we all
I think
did.
that may have escaped me a few times as well. Maybe, just possibly.
Squeak, squeak.
Yes.
I love that.
So my next question, did you do VIP experience at all? Did you have that?
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, because it was my first ever concert, I didn't know what I was doing. And when it came to booking tickets, I was just so panicked at the idea of having to get a ticket. And I managed to get it before the general release because they had the little code sort of hidden in the Instagram post, and I was like this on my social medias trying to find the code so I could get in the for the early access. And I think I was just so panicked. I just grabbed a ticket and I saw there was a seat and I was like, that one, that'll do. I'm here, I'm there, I'm in. So, but next time I would like to do the VIP because I would like to see my beloved Secondo and cry because I love him. He's the papa who got me into everything. So to see him like in that glass case would be incredibly bittersweet, but also I'd be like, husband,
Yeah, there was a few of those videos going around. I think one of the ones I saw was another emeritus, just a widow visiting her,
Oh God, Turzo. Yeah.
She,
Oh, honestly. Everybody's there for Turzo, and it's like poor Primo's getting absolutely no love, and
Oh,
I'm just like, look,
I
we love
went and
Primo. We love
I paid my
Primo.
respect. I paid my respects more because mine's Papa Four, so I was just looking at his photos.
Of
Thankfully,
course.
if he was in turn.
Of
Oh,
course.
God, no! I don't think I would have coped.
I wouldn't have coped. I was so stressed watching Right Here, Right Now in the cinema, going, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then he was fine, and I was like, oh, it's all good, we're fine.
Then he gives interviews and he's like, "Yeah, he's fine for now." Don't say that. Don't.
It's like, sir, you can't do this to us.
Toblerone Fudge. I will use your middle name. Don't know what it is yet.
Well, I'm sure somebody will tell us one day.
Oh dear. So, is it me next? Yes,
It is indeed.
I am spinning. Did Papa reference any parts of the ghost lore or canon during the ritual? Can you remember?
Oh gosh, yes. So I screamed my head off. He said about my uncle Primo, and I was like, right. So is it Uncle Primo by blood, or is this Uncle Primo as in, oh, like how you have a friend who you refer to as an auntie or an uncle?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, so Copia and V, very much brothers. Okay. Now, as far as what I'm aware, it was but obviously Toblerone, he did change it. He changed it in one of his videos where he said Nil was the sibling of Papa 1, 2, and 3, and I was like, no, that's wrong, sir. No, you don't know your law. And so, because in my head it was Primo, Secondo, and Terzo, who are all brothers, and Nil is their father, from what I understood. And I'm just like, okay, but is Copia and are they all related, or is this like a weird thing where they've been brought in and they're kind of like adopted at this point? So yeah, but I like to think that Primo is their blood uncle. I like to think that.
I think it is very much now that it is Neil, Primo, Terzo, and Secondo are actually, I said that in the wrong order. I'm very sorry. Secondo, Terzo are siblings. And and Neil is Copia and V's father.
Yeah.
So I think
but I've read.
I don't know whether you've both read all of the Sister Imperator comics.
Not yet. I've got them, but I haven't read them all yet.
Oh yes, no, I've been reading those.
There's 4 brothers.
Yeah.
And Nil is one of the brothers.
So yeah, the others are the other 3. And it was because I think we all assumed they were his children because of I can't remember the word. This is where ADHD kills me, but he used the word they used the word in one of the chapters. You're running of progeny. And actually, because we assumed it meant children, but it doesn't, it just means family. It doesn't have to be sibling. He's never said siblings. They never said it. So he hasn't actually changed his law. We just all made assumptions. And as my sister
said, interpreted it wrong, yeah.
And an ass, when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. So yes, so it's like.
But I still love all of the lore. Like it just
and even if
tickles me.
Even if he does mess it up, what does it really matter? We all make our own anyway. The fan art and the fanfics. It's definitely open to interpretation.
Yeah, I wrote my prologue yesterday.
Ooh. I will happily read for you if you wish. Always.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I've also written a very vanilla smut chapter somewhere in there as well. So
I love that, a very vanilla smut chapter. We like a very vanilla. That's so cute.
So somewhere we can't just go straight in.
No, exactly.
Build these things up. I told you, I pushed him. I'm sorry.
Oh, Elfie!
She pushed me. I didn't.
Oh.
I was trying to sit you up a bit better. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Betty's just coming and have a look in.
Hi, Benny.
Is it 2 more questions? So 1 more from you, 1 more from me. So.
Indeed. So my question is, were there any parts that made you emotional or gave you the goosebumps? all of it.
He started singing and I cried. I just cried straight away, just crying through or through what was it, through the Pieces field, as you said in one of
Yes.
your last.
Yay! It's catching on! Woo-hoo-hoo!
But yeah, so I cried through that, and I cried through Lacrima because when that song was released, I had a really it's the year before I'd unfortunately gone through something really rubbish and I'd lost a few 12-year friendships, and it happens. It wasn't very nice. It traumatized me, I think. And when Lacrima was released and Papa said, "I'm done crying over someone like you," I was like, well, I guess I'm done because Papa's told me that I'm done. And when I heard that live, it brought back a lot of emotions from when I heard the song the first time. So I cried my way through that. It sort of got through a bit more, and Year Zero came on, and I felt like my soul had been healed. And that's my favourite. I love Year Zero, and I sobbed. I sobbed through that, and I think it got to. I mean, I think it was just consistently just crying, and then it got to Dance Macabre, and I cried because I was expecting him to shout "wobble wobble," and he obviously didn't. But he did say "wobble wobble" in that metal voice.
He said one wobble, didn't it? Was that the London one where he did a wobble?
Oh wait, no, we got what?
Did we get one?
He did it in the metal voice. He went "wobble wobble." I can't do it, but I was like,
yeah.
But yeah. So, and then I cried right at the end for Square Hammer as well, and yeah, it was just amazing. I cried off all of my makeup.
Yeah.
You know, everything, every single bit of makeup I was wearing.
I'm not going to worry about too much makeup. I know
Yeah.
I'm going to cry. Like literally,
Yeah.
I'm going to cry. There is no when or if. It just will. It will happen. I mean, is it a truism if you don't sob at least once? You know.
Oh, it's true. It's true. And having seen him at the Q&A before, and it was that whole thing of I've seen Tobias, now I'm seeing Papa. And that in itself was just very, very emotional. And oh my God. Oh, Cerise. So it got to that long note that he sings at the end. And I'd felt like he was singing Cerise to me, bearing in mind I was all the way up here, you know. But I felt like he was singing it to me and getting emotional just thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. It was just it was a whole thing. It was just emotional. It was an emotional 2 hours of my life.
But in the best way. It's a good
cry.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's very cathartic.
Yeah, God's sake. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine. I just need to be like Papa 4. We just need to be a little bit dramatic first. We will be fine. Right,
Absolutely.
Last spin. Scarily, half an hour has gone so fast.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is quite funny. Because considering I just mentioned Papa 4, what do you think we might see in the next chapters with our beloved Sassy Frata, as it does say to be continued? And we had that snippet with Judith recently.
Oh, God, honestly, yes. So I don't trust Judith. I don't trust Judith. I'm having to say that. And I'm wanting to know who she is, what she's doing. And also, I will say, because she's British as well, and, you know, it's that thing of in most films, it's the British person who is the villain. So I'm just like, what are you doing? And I mean, again, it's that thing of I think everybody I want Frata and V to meet. I need them to meet, and I need Frata to sort of stop being such a baby and be nice to his brother. Like, be nice. This isn't hard. Yes, I know you're not happy with what you're doing at the moment, but it's not V's fault. So I really want them to meet, and I want them to sort of sort things out. Like, I think that would be really nice, but I need to know who Judith is, what she's doing. That's like a big thing for me at the moment.
Yes.
But yeah, that would probably be something that in the lore I'd just be like, come on, I need to know what's going to happen for the next chapters.
I think we all need him to be nice to Frata. He needs
really do.
He does. I'd like, yeah,
Yes,
we want them
yes,
to
yes.
be and for Arthur to melt a little bit and be
Yeah,
slightly less annoyed by everything. But bless him, he does just get sort of dragged along into things.
he does.
We
He
want them to
does.
love each other.
Not
They're
to be like,
brothers.
and we all feel that V already loves his brother because I don't think he's probably been
Yeah.
so unloved.
I'd love to know like what V has been doing all of these years as well. I'd love to see him, just on a daily basis, just what his routine is. That
Yeah,
would be really fun.
he's got less of the Italian accent, so obviously I don't think he's lived where Copia was, so
No, exactly.
it will be interesting where they take it. That's for sure.
Mm.
Yes.
Just be nice to him. I want him to have his happy ever after. Do not do anything to him, otherwise I think he'll have a he'll have a lot of very, very, very cross ghost fans.
Oh God, honestly, I
He'll
I
be an
mean, I was
uprising.
lucky. I was lucky in that sense of because obviously it was that first like proper album change for me where it was like changing the papa because obviously Secondo got me into Ghost, but I'd missed the change and obviously him being killed off, and I was so worried. Just I was just so worried just about Copia, and I don't think I could cope if anything happened to me. I just
No,
don't.
I don't think I could cope either. We're all hoping he is sensible on this one and listens to the fans on this one, please.
Honestly.
You
Yeah, I will never forgive him for killing off Secondo. I can't. Like, he lives in my head rent free.
Well, my favourite picture of Secondo is where he has the sparkly eyeshadow, the sparkly makeup around his eyes. It was very,
I
he
love
looked so
that.
hot, but obviously I don't know what makeup they couldn't find or whatever, and he's all glittery, and it's so
Oh,
he looks so.
please send that to me.
I'll have to find it again, but
Of
it is.
course.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll find it. Don't you worry. In my thousands and thousands and thousands of ghost photos in various folders. Uh,
It'll be there somewhere, don't worry.
so to round up, so this is like how I like to round up with each of these. If you could say something directly to Ghost, directly to Papa Tobias, what would you like them to know? What would you love to say?
I'd say thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the
Oh,
bottom of my
Yeah.
heart. Um, and I'd thank him for my top songs in the world, which are Year Zero, Dance Macabre. I would thank him for those because they mean a lot to me. And just thank you for putting on such a beautiful show and for loving your fans as much as we love you. That would be
oh.
something for me. And also, if I could, again, it's that very selfish thing of, please, can you write the word Papa with a heart next to it so I can have it tattooed?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That is the goal. Like for the next thing, if I could get that written in his handwriting, that would be amazing.
I love that. Yes, definitely. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Phia. We have really appreciated you having you on. These ladies, I'm going again. Silly blue.
Yeah. She's off.
She's
She's
off.
off.
Just waft the tears away. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you for having me.
Oh no, it's been
Of
such a
course.
joy. All these episodes, like I am so glad we're able to do them. Like I cannot
Yeah.
run enough for those that are watching them, and it's a joy for me and Natalie to do, an absolute joy. And if anyone
I
else,
hope.
oh no, go on, you first.
I was going to say, I hope that my autism hasn't been too tismy today because
We are a
I've
ghost
been really
fandom.
nervous.
We are a ghost fandom. I am waiting for my autism assessment. I've had my ADHD twice. I'm diagnosed twice, not once, twice. We are
Twice.
yeah, private. I know. I got it twice. Private and NHS. So and they gave me the score. There is no denying it. But I'm waiting for the autism one. So this is what the entire fandom is about. And I actually in the linchpin one, there was a couple of people who were talking about the fact Ghost came to them as they were having their diagnosis and how the whole fandom is just so accepting of that, that there are a lot of us
Absolutely.
with the neurodivergent
Yeah, yeah.
he's in this fandom, and I think that's why.
Yeah, well,
Definitely.
And he's mentioned it himself. He's not diagnosed, so we don't know for definite. But I think Toblerone fudge.
May have a touch of autism, just a touch.
And definitely the hudda.
And the
hudda.
yes.
Yeah. So, you know, with all his ideas and stuff, like 10 million ideas in one go, you know. So I still think it's in Profundus Borealis, you know, the words that never came out right, within reach but out of sight. Every time I hear that lyric, I'm like, that's just ADHD. That is
I'm gonna cry.
or autism. I know the word. Someone, I can tell you what to use it in, but
yeah, that is me on a daily basis.
The autism is strong with that one.
Yeah,
it is. It really is.
and in this whole fandom, like, that is the whole point. And if anyone else would like to come and share their skelly tales with us, please contact us at talesfromtheskeletor@gmail.com, and we would love to have you on. Thank you so much again, Phia, and see you soon, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
See you soon for more Skelly Tales. If you'd like to share your Skelly Tales on an episode, send an email to us on talesfromtheskeletor@gmail.com.